Playing Minecraft over the years, I have found a lot of useful tips and tricks, such as when I am trying to place stuff in a chest or inventory, you can press shift and click it, which will put it automatically in instead of dragging. But I have many more where that came from, so if you guys need some tips and tricks, go ahead and watch this video, leave a like, subscribe, it's up to you, and let's get right into it.
It's just me and you.
Today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys 10 Minecraft hacks and tips to become a better player and to save you stress. So let's get right into it. Show you guys is something you can do underwater for air. Um, so usually bring a door or a trap door or anything like that, but really what you should bring is a magma block because those bring air down, and if you stand on them, hold on, if you stand on them, they will hurt you. But if you crouch walk on them, you'll be perfectly fine and you'll get your air, which is awesome. So let's get ahead and go into tip number 2. Alright guys, for this next tip, I'm going to show you how to make an elevator in a lot easier of a way. So if you were to put a water bucket like this, right, it would fill it with water, but your elevator would not push you up, you'd actually be getting dragged down, sinking, and you wouldn't be able to move. You'd have to swim back up and swim back down, which can perfectly work fine, but some people don't like that. Some people want the block to work. And instead of having to put water like on every single square in here, what you would need to do to get all the water like level, what you can do is actually replace your soul sand block, get kelp, which is really easy to find in the ocean or big like lakes, and then you want to grow your kelp to the very top as high as it goes. Replace your soul sand back, and it will shoot these up, and those will levelize the water. And as you can see, now the elevator will push me up. Oh my gosh, let's get in the next tip. Alright guys, for tip number 3, this is for when you guys want to get into small spaces. For example, this wall right here, I want to get under here, right? You want to place a trap door. Oops. Want to place a trap door and open it. Crouch and close it. And you guys will be able to get into a 1x1 square to make maybe a secret entrance to a house or anything that you need this for. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into tip number 4. Alright guys, for tip number 4, this is for when you guys go mining and you do not want to pick up all of the blocks like diorite and non-cobblestone blocks and even cobblestone. If you're making your own mine, you don't want to pick up all that cobblestone to get many stacks and have nothing to do with it, then this is a cool tip. You will want to make your inventory spread out of all the stuff you do want like this, so that when I go mining and I break these blocks, it will only pick up these ones and not the bogus ones. So for example, if I try to mine cobblestone, it will not pick up, but if I mine redstone or coal, it will pick up in one of these slots. So this one's useful for if you don't want to overfill your inventory and only want to go for a couple of stuff instead of gravel, diorite, cobblestone, all those annoying blocks. Let's head into the next one. Alright guys, for this next step, you're going to use your elytra, and this is to get better turns with them. For example, when I am flying with it, and I try to go for a sharp turn, you kind of start to go straight down, right? But when you use your firework, at the same time that you're turning, it pushes you right in that direction and leaves you with super crisp, agile turns in case you're about to hit something or anything like that. Ooh, let's go into tip number 6. Alright guys, for tip number 6, I'm going to be showing you guys how to fly better without the elytra and go further. So what you want to do is get your X and Y to 40, 40 and 40, right next to my character's top left head. And when you fly at that angle, and then look up at that same angle, about the same angle, and look down, up, you can fly for a very long time once you get the hang of it, and it lasts for a long time too. So instead of having to use fireworks to get you going, or if you don't have all the fireworks in the world, that is what you can do. Let's go ahead and go to tip number 7. This next tip, if you want to have a secret or hard staircase to get to on your map, what you want to do if you have a honeycomb is you want to make blocks out of them and put them on the side of a mountain. And since these are slightly smaller than the other blocks, you'll be able to stand right on the side of the mountain barely, just barely. And you can actually go up as well. I it's hard to do it, but you can go up. There you go, and you can go down. So it's like a secret staircase or a hard to get staircase that most people wouldn't know that you can go up them. So when your friend tries to get into your house next time, maybe try this to get to it the only way up. Let's go into the next tip. Alright guys, for tip number 8, I want to show you a new way to build a animal farm. So once you get a bunch of honey blocks, you can put them down, and then you can actually put down carpet over them, whatever you want, because if you don't notice, you can't jump very high on them. You can't jump a full block's worth, right? So what you can do then is make some interesting animal farm holders won't be able to jump out. So this causes a cool effect, like a cool farm that you can make. I wouldn't use sheep because they can't get their grass. They can't get their fur back without grass, but unless they updated it. But that looks really cool. They can't jump out, neither can I. So you'll have to have a system to get out, but I think it's cool. And let's go into tip number 9. Alright guys, for tip number 9, this is for when you're trying to build up but you have limited blocks. So usually when you build a staircase, you go like this, and you waste a block every time you go up. For example, you don't need that or that or that. So a way that you can fix this is actually placing down a torch and using it like this to build another block. Then you crouch right here, pick up the block you broke, and then you can do it again. You really don't need to use this unless you have no blocks and you really need to get somewhere, else you'll die. And I don't know, that's like the only reason you can use it, but it will save you 1 block every time you go up. So let's go into 10th and final trick right now. Alright guys, so this last tip that I'm going to be showing you guys is a way to get a better picture and a more cinematic picture in case you wanted to put it on YouTube or show your friends what you built. So we're going to take this sty as an example, of course, and then you're going to go to your options and turn your field of view to 30, and then turn off your hotbar. And this just like zooms in, and it looks so much more better. And if this is versus going up like this and doing it, which just looks, it just doesn't look the same. I don't know. Alright guys, I wanted to give you a couple honorable mentions just to maybe save your time if you want some or whatever. But if you were to light animals on fire, they will eventually die and give you cooked food automatically. Which is 10 times better than raw food. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
All the pain.